Broadcasting from parts unknown USA, it's the many moods of Ben Vaughn.
Hello, music lovers, and welcome to the Many Moods of Ben Vaughn. I'm your host, Ben Vaughn, coming to you once again through the miracle of radio, the modern miracle of FM radio. And it's really great to be here on the air, in stereo, on the FM dial, or your device of choice. And we are broadcasting like we usually do from the Relay Shack in parts unknown USA. We're centrally isolated here in the middle of nowhere. And in the Relay Shack, we're surrounded by boxes of records, CDs, 45s. We have 8-track tapes. We got all kinds of stuff laying around here, and I can't wait to play some of this music for you. We span many decades, many styles, and many moods on this show. And we have a list here of genres we're going to try to get to. We have bossa nova, soul, mid-60s pop, country, jazz, 70s singer-songwriter stuff, R&B, British invasion, instrumental music, and much, much more. And we also have some special features we're going to get to. We have a hit record from 1964 that pretty much everyone thought was by Elvis Presley, but it was not. And we also have a song the Four Tops should have recorded, plus a musical performance by a guy displaying multiple personalities. All this and more during the next hour. So sit back, settle in, relax, get comfortable. This is the Many Moods of Ben Vaughn. And we're going to start off with the Rolling Stones and a tune called I'm Free.
Well, I love those hot nights when a t-shirt feels right. You stay up later when everything's outside. I stay up later, why say no? And I run through the crowd when everything says go. Oh, 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 I love hot nights. One Once I was tired, but now I'm fine. Was uninspired, but not this time. Now I'm just glad to see the harbor lights. Now I'm just glad to roam around at night. Oh, 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 I love hot nights. You stay up later
when it's a hot night.
You roam through the crowd
when it's a hot night.
You don't mind the long walk home
when it's a hot night.
You don't mind the long walk home
when it's a hot night.
Oh, 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 I love hot nights. Once I was tired, but I'm okay. Once I was lonely, it's gone away. Now I'm just glad to see the lights downtown, smell the fried food and hang around. Oh, 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 I love hot nights. Well, I love them hot nights when a t-shirt feels right. You stay up later when everything's outside. I stay up later, why say no? And I run through the crowd when everything says go. Oh, 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 I love hot nights.
(1972), Ann Peebles. She is making her intentions very clear on that record. It's called I Feel Like Breaking Up Somebody's Home by Ann Peebles. And before that, we heard Jonathan Richman and the Modern Lovers from 1988 with I Love Hot Nights. And we started that set off with the Rolling Stones and I'm free. I'm Ben Vaughn. This is The Many Moods of Ben Vaughn that you're tuned into on your radio or your device of choice, and we are very happy to have you here with us, and we're going to play a song right now that came out in 1964, and it was one of the few records that actually competed with the Beatles in the top 5 that year. It's by a guy named Terry Stafford, who has a voice so similar to Elvis Presley that everybody assumed this was his newest hit. And that was almost true because Elvis recorded this song first a few years before. And this record also has the distinction of featuring a very unique electronic instrument called the Ondio line. Here's Terry Stafford with Suspicion.
Every time you kiss me, I'm still not certain that you love me. Every time you hold me, I'm still not certain that you care. Though you keep on saying you really, really, really love me. Do you say the same words to someone else when I'm not there?
Suspicion
torments my heart.
Suspicion
keeps us apart.
Suspicion
Why torture me? Every time you call me and tell me we should meet tomorrow, I can't help but think that you're meeting someone else tonight. Why should our romance just keep on causing me such sorrow? Why am I so doubtful whenever you part aside?
Suspicion
torments my heart.
Suspicion
keeps us apart.
Suspicion
Why torture me? Darling, if you love me, I beg you wait a little longer. Wait until I drive all these foolish fears out of my mind. Why can't our romance just keep on growing stronger? Maybe I'm suspicious cause your love is so hard to find.
Suspicion
torments my heart.
Suspicion
keeps us apart.
Suspicion
Why torture me?
Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss in spring. My summer wine is really made from all these things.
I walked in town on silver spurs that jingle too, a song that I had only sang to just a few. She saw my silver spurs and said, let's pass some time, and I will give to you summer wine. Oh, summer wine.
Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss in spring. My summer wine is really made from all these things. Take off your silver spurs and help me pass the time, and I will give to you summer wine. Oh, summer wine.
My eyes grew heavy and my lips, they
A happy clown all dressed in red who wears a frown upon his head. His funny clothes, his shiny nose, his laughing smile all disappear inside. For with the dawn he sees her shadowed memory. Fade away with dreams that stay, an echo in your Don't sing a glad song, sing a sad song, it's the only one you know. The smile fixed on your face can disappear without a trace and only cry. In the light of dreams you see she's coming back to you. With the dark of morn, she's just a vanished memory. In your big red shoes, you tripped and fell. They watched and laughed, you sat and cried. You said goodbye without a sigh, that leaving wasn't hard to do. But now at night she creeps into the pathways of your mind. Just to vanish with the sunlight into a dream.
1967, a year when young men were encouraged to be as poetic as possible. And this guy went for it in a really great way to Bill Soden, a Philadelphia guy, that was called An Echo in Your Mind. And before that, we heard some more poetry from that era, Summer Wine by Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood. And we started that set off with Terry Stafford. Queued up and ready to go, we have a song that should have been recorded by the Four Tops. This and more when we return with the Many Moods of Ben Vaughn.
Coming to you across the airwaves, these are the Many Moods of Ben Vaughn. And now here's your host, Ben Vaughn.
All right, we are back. Welcome back to the show. And we are now in syndication. The Many Moods is on in a bunch of places on terrestrial radio as well as the podcast. And we thank all of you out there for making that happen, because these records really do need to be played and heard and shared. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, it's time for Van Morrison. This is called Blue Money.
Photographer smile, take a break for a while, take a rest, do your very best, take 500, 500, search in your bag, light up a fag, think it's a drag, but you're so glad to be alive, honey, laugh, honey, say when this is all over, you'll be in clover, we'll go out and spend all of your blue money, blue money, blue money. more time. Do it, do you do? Do it, do it, do you do? Do it, do it, do you do? Do it, do it, do you do? Do it. Hey, do it. Do it, do you do? Do it, do it, do you do? Do it, do it, do you do? Do it, do it, do you do? Do it. All right. Say when this is all over, we'll be in Cuba. We'll go out and spend all your blue money, blue money, blue money. Oh, just money, loose money, just money, loose money, honey. What kind of money, honey? Just money, loose money, blue money, just money. Loose money, blue money. Hey! Just money.
When I first came to town, they called me the Roving Jewel. Now they've changed their tune, call me Katie Crew. Through the woods I'm going, through the boggy mire, and straight way down the road till I come to my heart's desire. If I was where I would be, then I'd be where I am not. Here I am where I must be, where I would be I cannot. When I first came to town, they bought me drinks aplenty. Now they've changed their tune and hand me the bottles empty. If I was where I would be, then I'd be where I am not. Here I am where I must be, where I would be I cannot.
The mysterious Karen Dalton. Katie Cruel by Karen Dalton from the early 70s. And before that, we heard Van Morrison with Blue Money. I'm Ben Vaughn. This is the Many Moods of Ben Vaughn that you're tuned into. We are here in the Relay Shack in parts unknown USA, centrally isolated here in the middle of nowhere. In the Relay Shack, surrounded by boxes of records, CDs, 45s. We have 8-track tapes. We got all kinds of stuff laying around here. And we're going to play a song right now by David Johansen from, I think, his second solo album, After the New York Dolls. And this is a song that should have been recorded by the Four Tops. It has everything in it that the Four Tops would need to have another hit. This is called Melody by David Johansen.
nation. Possession is the motivation that is hanging up the nation. Looks like we always end up in a rut. Everybody now trying to make it real compared to what? Come on, baby. Slaughterhouses are killing hogs, twisted children are killing frogs, poor dumb rednecks rolling logs, tired old ladies kissing the dogs. I hate the human love of that stinking mud. I can't use it, trying to make it real compared to what? Come on, baby, girl. He's got his war. Folks don't know just what it's for. Nobody gives us a rhyme or reason. Half of one doubt, they call it treason. With chicken feathers all without one gut. I can't use it, trying to make it real compared to what? Suck it to me. Sunday sleeping nod, trying to duck the wrath of God. Preachers filling us with fright. They all trying to teach us what they think is right. They really got to be some kind of nut. I can't use it, trying to make it real compared to what? And where's that honey? Where's my God and where's my money? Unreal values, a crass distortion. Unwed mothers need abortion. Kinda brings to my old young King Tut. He did it now, trying to make it real compared to what? Everybody, Benny there? Benny Bailey. Eddie Harris.
A classic by Les McCann and Eddie Harris, and that was the FCC approved version of that tune. Compared to What? Written by Eugene McDaniels. And before that, we heard David Johansen with Melody. Coming up after the break, we have a musical performance by a guy displaying multiple personalities. This and more when we return with the Many Moods of Ben Vaughn.
Don't touch that dial. You're listening to the Many Moods of Ben Vaughn.
Oh yes, welcome back to the show. We know you have other entertainment options, and we thank you for choosing the Many Moods. Oh yes, we do. We really do. We are very happy to have you here with us. And we're going to hear a record right now by Major Lance, a huge soul star in the mid-'60s, and also the father of Keisha Lance Bottoms, the mayor of Atlanta, Georgia. And this song has a curious title. It's called written by Curtis Mayfield. Here's Major Lance.
Walking through the park, it wasn't quite dark. There was a man sitting on a bench. Out of the crowd as his head lowly bowed, he just moaned and it made no sense. He just go, Guess I was born with a curious mind. I asked this man just what did he mean when he moaned as if he's so kind. And he just go,
not try that kind of guitar playing at home. It's impossible to do. That's Baden Powell, or Baden Powell. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. From 1964, from Brazil, that was Consolacho. And before that, we heard an underrated punk band from Minneapolis called NNB from 1978, a tune called Slack. And we started that set off with Major Lance. I'm Ben Vaughn. This is the Many Moods of Ben Vaughn that you're tuned into on your radio or device of choice. And these shows are now available as podcasts on an internet near you. Wherever you get your podcasts, we're there now, thanks to KCDZ in Joshua Tree, California. They put these shows up on the information superhighway for you to download and enjoy. So thank you, KCDZ. And we also have a Facebook page, a Many Moods Ben Vaughn Facebook page, where we post all kinds of stuff. So if you want to see that, go to Facebook and like us. Really, really like us. Okay, we're going to hear a record right now by a guy named Spider Turner from 1966, I think. Spyder is how he spelled it. Spider Turner went into the studio and cut this version of Stand By Me and went through a couple personality changes before the whole thing was over. Get ready for this. It's really great. Spider Turner with Stand By Me.
When the night has come, oh yeah, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. I won't cry, I won't cry, no I won't shed a tear. Not as long as you stand by me. Sometimes I sit down and I wonder, I sit down and I wonder, baby, I wonder if you love me. Do you love me like you say you do? A friend of mine, Jackie Wilson, might say, believe, don't move. Jackie Wilson might say, believe. Oh yeah. Oh my darling, won't you stand by me? David Ruffin of the Temptations might say, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. Yeah. When it's cold outside, I've even got the month of May. Billy Stewart might say, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, I want you come on, come on, come on, home to me now, my darling, I said right now. Oh yeah, oh my darling, won't you stand by me? Smokey Robinson of the Miracles might say, I will build you a castle with the tower so high it reaches the moon. I'll get the melodies from birds that fly. Chuck Jackson might say, any danger, don't fly away, my beautiful bird. Baby, 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 oh my darling, won't you stand by me? But my name is Spider Turner and I'll get down on my knees and say, darling, don't go, you know that I need your love so bad. Oh yeah. Come on, girl.
You're listening to the Many Moods of Ben Vaughn.
The winds are sad today. Ooh. Since you went away, there is no gladness. Since there's no you, the winds go. How very strange find comfort when I lie and tell my heart that she belongs to me. But still the winds know, because the winds go.
So this is what they were doing in France in 1967. We've been listening to Jericho Jerk by Pierre Henry from 1967 from France. And before that, we heard Marty Robbins with The Wind Goes. And we started that set off with Spider Turner with Stand By Me. Well, folks, that just about does it. We've got to go. We got to get out of here. The Many Moods has officially run out of time. The show is produced by Charles Tobias, engineered by Kevin Jarvis. Our announcer is Smith Harrison, and I'm your host, Ben Vaughn. Thank you so much for listening. Come back and visit us again, right here in the Relay Shack. We'll be waiting for you. Until then, arrivederci, auf Wiedersehen, adios, au revoir, aloha, and goodbye. See ya.